Gloucestershire tighten their grasp as Leicestershire crumble. Forced to bat for 7 overs on the evening of day 1, Leicestershire had lost an early wicket and started day 2 on 11 for 1. They would be hoping that the loss of Harry Dearden wasn't a sign of things to come, and as they resumed it looked like they would manage to avoid another setback. Paul Horton and Gavin Griffiths made a good start, the night watchman allowing the opener to have most of the strike, an opportunity he made the most of. They'd almost made it to 50 unscathed when Horton fell for 27, caught behind off the bowling of Ryan Higgins. Colin Ackerman got off the mark with a defiant 4 off the next ball, but his innings wouldn't get much further than that. He was bowled by Higgins for 11 a few overs later. Mark Cosgrove suffered a similar fate, managing to add just 6 runs before he too was bowled, Craig Miles with the wicket. Neil Dexter joined the procession heading back to the dressing room. Miles had him caught behind for 2. With only 6 runs to his name, Ned Eckersley was next, another man caught behind, Payne the bowler this time. Griffiths had watched on as batsmen had joined him and departed without making any progress, and he did it again when Ben Rain popped a Matt Taylor delivery straight back to him for 8. The wheels had come off and Leicestershire was still almost 100 runs short of Gloucestershire's first innings total. Callum Parkinson's innings lasted just 11 minutes before Higgins had him trapped LBW for 2. They added just 2 runs to the score for the final 2 wickets. Dieter Klein could only find a leading edge, his shot looping straight to cover and seeing him depart for 1. Then the next over saw Abbas depart, LBW for a duck. Leicestershire had finished on 111, trailing the host by 91 runs, with a real task on their hands if they held any hopes of getting a result out of this game. And when Gloucestershire got their second innings underway, there was little encouragement for the away side. A testing new ball spell by Abbas and Rain was well navigated by Miles Hammond and Chris Dent. When Hammond top-edged 1 for 6, it added insult to injury. Try as they might, Leicestershire just couldn't find a breakthrough, and the boundaries began to flow. Gloucestershire's batsmen had been given instructions to bat quickly, and Hammond took that to heart, his 50 coming off just 76 balls. They reached the 100 mark without loss, and even the mercurial Abbas couldn't find a wicket. The breakthrough came in the 31st over, Neil Dexter finding the edge, Colin Ackerman making no mistake at second slip to send Hammond packing for 68. Bracey had played well for his first innings 76, but Dent was firing on all cylinders as he joined him at the crease. The opener picked up a 50 of his own in the 39th over. They helped Gloucestershire to 152 for 1 when stumps were called, a lead of 243 runs with 9 wickets in hand. As yet, Mohamed Abbas hasn't been able to produce the same bowling that saw him drag Leicestershire back into the match. He'll need a monster of a morning session on day 3 if his side are to prevent this one getting away from them.